sorry to disappoint you. Huh? You triggered my trap card!
What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G, the two-gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. That's for damn sure. How's everyone doing? So we are here with another Big Johnny G, you set me up. And this is for a game I've been having fun soloing. Although on camera, as you've seen, I haven't won a solo yet. Makes me want to play it even more. But I figured it's about time, I don't know why I didn't already, that I'll do a little series. We done the unboxing a while ago, and we did a couple of playthroughs, but we didn't do a setup and a how-to play. So why don't we start with the how-to play Dice and Dragons. I'll see you all down at the table. Thank you very much for joining me down here for Big Johnny G, you set me up for Dice and Dragons by Golden Egg Games. So this is a push your luck dice set collection game at its core that has some light RPG feel to it in the fantasy sense of RPG, obviously. So there are three steps for setting this game up, and I guarantee you that the time it's going to take you to set this game up is going to be much faster than watching this video. Why? Because we're talking our way through it. And it's going to be a very fast setup once you do it, trust me. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to separate components. You're going to want to separate and pull off to the side your player's guide, which is the Dice and Dragons rulebook. You're going to want the D&D campaign booklet. Yes, there's a campaign mode for Dice and Dragons. But for right now, we're going to put this off to the side. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get your 5 dragon dice. We have 5 dice in the game. And you're going to want to get them somewhere nearby where they're easily reachable. Maybe if you have a tray, you'd like to keep them at the tray. Now these dice are custom made, and there's one symbol on each of the 6 sides. 5 of the symbols match the symbols for the classes, such as the cleric's hammer, the rogue's daggers, the warrior's sword, the wizard's staff, and, yes, the ranger's crossbow. And the 5th symbol is the one you don't want to see, and that's the dragon, but we'll get to that. There are 5 dice, so you're going to want to set them off to the side. Next, you're going to want to make sure you have all of the appropriate hero sheets out, such as your cleric, your ranger, your rogue, your warrior, and or your wizard. You're also going to want to, after that, grab your dragon pad, which has each of the dragons in the campaign. And if you'll notice that right up in the corner, in the right-hand corner as you're looking at it, there's a symbol. This is a Roman numeral 1, and you see the next one has a 2, and this gives you a basic idea of the level that the dragon is. And each of them also shows you how much experience the dragon is worth, as well as how much gold that you're going to get from the dragon if you defeat it. So there are many dragons. And if you're doing the campaign mode, you're going to be going through each and every one of these. They do get tougher and tougher and tougher. There are also 4 sets of tokens that you're going to want to have handy for the game. There are 9 dragon tokens. There are 4 blessed tokens. There are 4 pinned tokens. And there are 4 poison tokens. You're going to want to keep these tokens on the side, nearby, handy for the game. You're also going to want to separate and keep handy the 20 class tokens. There are 4 for each class, such as this one here for the wizard, this one here for the rogue, the cleric's token, the ranger, and the warrior. The classes that you don't end up using in the game, you can take their tokens and put them back in the box. Don't forget to have a pair of pencils handy, such as these official Dice and Dungeon pencils that come with the game. Next, it's time for character creation. So you're going to pick one or more of the 5 characters, and you're going to give them a name, level 1, and you'll be starting with 0 experience and 0 gold. Now, over here you're going to see armor class section and the hit point section. So this is all going to be dependent on what class you take. Such as the wizard here is going to have a 0 armor class and 22 hit points. Each of the classes is different. Here we have the warrior, who would have 0 armor class and 23 hit points. Our friend the rogue, because of his dexterity, would have 1 armor class, 19 hit points. If you choose the ranger, you will also start with 1 armor class, I'm assuming because of his dexterous nature as well, or hers. And the ranger will be starting with 21 hit points. The cleric will be starting with 0 armor class and 24 hit points. And finally, the last thing you're going to do is you're going to choose a dragon to encounter. Myself and the 27 Warriors, and everyone here at Two Gun Pixie all highly recommend that your first game out, you start with the Young Red Dragon. This is the suggested first hunt, and we agree that this should be the first dragon. It has 45 hit points to start with. If you manage to defeat it, you will get 3 gold, and you will get 8 experience points. Now, this dragon has no special abilities. It has 3 draconic abilities, which all dragons have 3 abilities. So this one has Slashing Claws, Tail Strike, and Fire Breath. Other dragons, such as one of the level 2 dragons, the Pale Dragon, you notice has Hardened Armor Class 1. The other level 2 dragon, the Young Black Dragon, has a Shockwave. When damage is inflicted by this dragon in his Fury phase, lock 1 die on it. That die cannot be used until released. To release 1 locked die, a hero must sustain damage from a counter hit. You'll find out more about counter hits in our next episode, which is how to play Dice and Dragons. But we do suggest that you start with our old friend, the Young Red Dragon. So when setup is completed, such as for a 2-player game, you may expect your table to look something like this. A player character on each side, the dragon you're hunting, your dice, and whatever tokens you're going to need. And that's how you set it up. I'm telling you, once you set it up, it goes faster than this video. Thank you for coming over to Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and checking us out over there. Very cool. Thank you indeed. Also, a big shout out to everyone that's gone over to the Two Gun Pixie Zazzle store and checked out some of our merch that we got going on over there. Excellent. You all rock hard. Keep it up. And of course, thank you everyone from the bottom of our hearts for subscribing to us here on YouTube, for subscribing, for liking, for commenting, and of course, for sharing our videos. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G. The Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and my friends, I am out of here.